Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and in today's video I just wanted to give you guys an overview of what's going on here in my city as far as upgrades, and to show you guys that upgrades are still happening on Sprint. I know in 2016 Sprint didn't really do much as far as any big projects on the network except roll out small cells, and that's about it from what I've seen. So as you can see here now, they're starting to submit for permits. So as you can see, there's about 7 permits, if I counted it correctly. The ones that you see for inspection, those are the ones that are more likely already completed, that have the new equipment on them. So the city inspector goes out to the site, make sure everything's good. Then the landlord, the owner of the place where the site is located, they check up to it. They make sure, okay, nothing's damaged. And then the last thing that needs to be done is for the network tech to go to the site and turn it on. Usually, from what I've seen in the past, and I don't know how Sprint does it, but I think that he's not going to go out to sites until most sites are completed, so they can turn them on in clusters. I don't think he's just going to go to one site and turn it on. So as you can see, we have a few inspections. One site I can confirm has new equipment on it already. The other 2 haven't been done, but any day now. It just takes like 3 to 4 days for them to put that equipment on these towers. So these are going to be done really quickly. The ready to issue is letting Sprint know that the site is ready to be issued, so they can start making their way towards these sites. And then in review means that the site is under review, to make sure that the landlord knows that everything, all the employee, some Sprint towers are around doctor offices and stuff like that. Everybody has to be notified that stuff is getting ready to be done there, because at some cases Sprint needs cranes and stuff like that to get these panels up on these towers. So definitely some good news for our pastor there. I will definitely alert you guys as soon as Sprint has any Band 41 live, and there will be testing done there. So let's go on next here. This is T-Mobile. T-Mobile is currently doing heavy upgrading to their current tower sites. They're not doing any small cells as of yet. So there's heavy carrier aggregation going on. So they're adding Band 12 to additional sites that didn't get it, and they're also adding Band 2 to sites. So these are still permits from last year that are now being approved for this year. So that lets me know that they're doing another heavy investment. There's like 3 pages all the way back to September for sites that are now getting approved. So throughout Q1 and Q2, which should be by summer, most of these sites will be done. And most towers in El Paso will either have 2 carrier aggregation on them, or the 3rd carrier aggregation, which is Band 12. Some sites are so close to each other that they won't get Band 12 on every single site. So definitely exciting from T-Mobile. They're also doing the 4x4 MIMO, 256 QAMs. I can't wait for these new smartphones to come out with these new Snapdragon 820 chips that can carry aggregate all of the technology. I will definitely pick one of those up, so definitely stay tuned for that. And then last but not least, also I don't know why, but when I look for AT&T, I can't find anything. So I gotta still do some research to see where they filed their permits. So as you can see here, this is Verizon. So Verizon is doing completely the opposite from what T-Mobile and Sprint are doing. T-Mobile and Sprint are upgrading current sites. Verizon is doing optic fiber installs, and since they don't have FiOS here, this is strictly for the network. So either they're laying this new fiber optic to upgrade sites, add new towers, or they're feeding these fiber optic sites to small cells. Because on some of them, they're shutting down, as you can see, daytime right link closure on Lee Trevino. So they're doing heavy work here. I mean, Verizon is really, there's something about this market. Verizon just keeps pouring money into it. And also Verizon is adding towers on rooftops. I've seen permits filed for that, and they're adding new towers. So you can't see it here because they're doing a lot of cuts in the asphalt and the cement for optic fiber, but these new towers that are being added, they are labeled as, you know, you'll see the street name, it'll say Verizon, and then it'll say /new tower, and it'll say permit for 150 days. So it definitely takes a while for that approval. They have to go through city permits, zoning, and all that good stuff. So definitely good to see. Verizon is going to have many more improvements. I will keep you up to date on that as well. I will drop another video later on today, so stay tuned. Appreciate all the support. I'm going to try to find out more info, but it looks like Sprint is going to make a bid for, I believe it's called Open Mobile in Puerto Rico, to expand their footprint there. So it looks like Sprint is not quite done yet. They're getting ready to make a few moves, nothing too major because of money constraints, since they're, you know, dropping their capex, but they're trying to, in, you know, every way possible, make the money that they are using for capex to use it to its full potential and where it has the most effect. So definitely stay tuned to the channel. Give these videos a thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Like, share, and subscribe. And this is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.